Hey beautiful people, it's Special K. I'm back again with another video. I hope your week was well. Again, I'm using this here YouTube as a platform to connect with you guys and share. Today's topic is going to be about closing karmic cycles. Also, doing my face regimen. This would be the Dickinson's Pore Perfecting Toner, along with the Brighter Days Ahead serum. I already did a pre-cleanse with Noxema. The contents as far as what I'm using is going to be in the description box below. My robe also, if you like the color, that'll be in the description box below, a link that you guys can check up on. Inexpensive too, if y'all haven't already checked. But I think every woman should have a robe, or 30. So anyway, with connecting with you guys, just gonna share, and in no way, shape, or form am I saying that everybody's going through this, but I know that I am not alone. And if it can help, then that means that I've done my job. And that's the goal, even if it helps one person. So with that being said, I am going to get into it. So karmic cycles, sometimes it's up to us to be the bigger person in situations. Sometimes you have to move on without the closure, which can be a difficult task. Just to be at peace. I used to be that person questioning, like, why? Why is it that I'm going through these things? What have I done to deserve this? How did I get here? And would be stuck on that where I can't move forward. Y'all ever experience like a mental merry-go-round that you have been on and you trying to figure out how to get off, or what can you do to get off? Of course, if you're trying to get different results, you got to do different things. You find yourself in a fork in the road and you feel like you could possibly do something different, but you're still going down the same road. At somewhere in the forest, when you're going down that road, that fox that was waiting on you the 10 other times that you went down that road, they waiting for you again. So you trying to outsmart that fox going down that road. And this is just me, how I'm thinking of it. My opinion, of course. You can take it how it resonates, or if it doesn't resonate, so be it. But you're going down that road and you're trying to figure out what it is that you can do differently so that you're not being chased, but you end up being chased anyway, trying to fight it off. So the key goal to me in my brain, what makes sense to me is, instead of taking that left road that you always taking in that fork in the road, in order to be done with that and try something new, have a different experience, bump into different animals, so to speak, see different things, having a different outcome in its whole, you got to take the right lane instead of taking the left lane. And when you do that, then of course you get different results. You got to be able to be okay with walking away without closure. Otherwise, you'll run yourself crazy. You'll run yourself crazy and you'll just continue doing the same stuff. And like, who wants to do that? You won't ever be able to progress if you continue trying to go down that same road, trying to fix some stuff. Sometimes it's not even for you to fix. Sometimes the things and the situations that you go through in life are not even for you. As long as you got the lesson, that's all that's needed, in my opinion. Sometimes people are used, like yourself or others, what have you, are used to teach that person, that individual, a lesson. And that's it. That's it. People are put here in life to do things, get things accomplished, or to have an experience, again, to learn. Because going back to the other videos, you got to learn. If you're not learning, then you're not living. So with that being said, you got to take that different road, and you got to be okay with closing that door. You got to find a way to be okay. Again, this is not an easy task. When we are all triggered as human beings. I got stuck there. we are all triggered as human beings, and you know, it's up to us to entertain or to, again, be the bigger person. Just be like, okay, when you know yourself, then you learn how to try to prevent putting yourself in situations and going through those cycles. You just progress forward. It's up to you to be able to do that. That comes with the self-work, my spiritual growth, and all that. Just for me going through my experience, you know. Yeah, I had to come to a conclusion where some of the things that I went through in life, it wasn't for me. Sometimes it was for the other person. I learned through the process, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I ain't take nothing away from the situations that I've been through, but sometimes it's not just for you. Sometimes it's for the both of the individuals that are experience whatever the situation is. Sometimes it's for the other person and you're just being used. The higher power has a way of doing that. You guys know that. But this is just something that was on my mental. Again, I just like sharing. You got to find a way to get off those merry-go-rounds. Pick a different road. And even though sometimes it may bother you, it might bother you in your head and your mental, have you just dwelling on it. It's not for you to dwell. Think about it. Find a way to get over it. If you have to forgive. Forgiving ain't for the other person. Forgiving is for you so that you can close it out and move forward. And as long as you learned whatever lesson you were supposed to take from it, that's all that matters. Yeah, but that was on my mental today to share. I hope that everyone is doing great. We got a new president. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, the things that we go through, again, is just, you got to learn from these things. Pick a different route. Not only pick a different route, but if you feel like you haven't had closure with that situation and you find yourself continue going through the cycle again, like machine wash, it ain't for you to have closure on it. You went through it. You learned from it. Next. If you guys like the content, remember to share, thumbs up, comment. Again, keep it respectful, please. Reach out. I want to know what you guys have to say and think. If there's any other topics that y'all want me to address, and if I feel comfortable with addressing, I'll go for it. But I hope that this video was useful. This is a short one. Again, not taking my whole day out on it, but it was on the mental, so I decided to share. Take what you want from it. You guys have a blessed, prosperous week. Again, it's your girl, Special K. Till next time. Toodles.